Poland is struggling with sexuality. Violence against minorities is not new here, but the country's election campaign has engaged and enraged, fueled by a president who describes the LGBT community as an ideology and more dangerous than communism. He is playing to his base, whilst further isolating those who feel lost in their own country.
I just took those pictures, left on the golden table in front of him, and I told him to have nightmares with those kids, and I just left the meeting.
Bart Staszewski met the president to challenge those comments. He took photographs of some of those who've taken their own lives in the face of growing prejudice.
I am scared to take the hand of my boyfriend on the street. We all are exhausted of what is happening here, scared of what will happen after the election. We also are without hope for our president, who are not the president of all people as he should be.
Such is the sexual schism in society that some towns are now defying international law and declaring themselves as LGBT-free zones. An hour beyond Warsaw, the local council in Klifów has signed declarations rejecting the rights and beliefs of the LGBT community, which it says is made up of radicals who threaten the innocence of children and the authority of the family. More than 100 other towns have now also declared themselves LGBT-free zones, fueling the toxic narrative about sexuality in this country.
Okay, dobra, no pa.
Katarzyna Koch lives with the consequences of such division. Her 29-year-old son Michael ended his life after years of abuse for his sexuality. Persecution in Poland is everywhere, she says. It's pervasive, it's awful and terrifying. President Duda would deny that. Tonight, to boost his re-election chances, he's at the White House promoting his family rights charter. One of those who wrote the legislation denies it robs LGBT families of equal rights.
It's nothing to do with people with homosexual tendencies.
Despite defining the natural family as a mother and a father.
Our opponents try to silence us and label us as homophobes, as those who use hate speech, and for them hate speech is every speech that disagrees with their demands.
On Sunday, all the speeches will be over. This country must decide what kind of society it seeks. Emma Murphy, News at 10, Poland.